Does OBS work? Yes, it does. We are live. We got about 4 minutes until the event starts here. Although my computer is being really weird and glitchy here. Let's refresh that. Alright, 3 minutes. Let's hope it doesn't be weird anymore. Okay. We're looking good. If anybody's wondering what live streams look like from my end on YouTube, this is what I get. Obviously, the actual encoder software looks a lot different than this, where I have most of the options, but this is the YouTube options that YouTube gives me. They still don't have a coaster genre. They probably never will, but let's just hope, because there's enough roller coaster YouTube channels that should really just be a category. I guess I should type a description here in the next 3 minutes. Alright. This just proves I can't type. Although you actually can't see it because it's behind my head. That's brilliant. That's literally the most basic, boring description in YouTube history. But that is perfectly okay. And I should probably check and make sure my computer audio is actually working. I'm going to turn this down like a little bit. I don't know. Is this even working? Yeah, I have to keep refreshing it. It likes to get stuck. So I don't know, is the announcement actually going to pop up on time or not? But I can definitely see where it could be useful to have multiple screens in a streaming setup, because I'm literally having to click back and forth between OBS and the actual announcement on my computer, and I can't even get to the live chat on the computer because there's not enough screen space here without clicking over to the other tab, which means I can't see the announcement anymore, and you can't either. So this is kind of pointless. So what I can do is I can literally grab my phone here, go to my own YouTube channel to watch my own live stream, and that's how I can keep up with the live chat if anybody actually shows up for this live stream. I know we don't really have many coaster enthusiasts on the channel, but we do have people that just enjoy Holiday World and theme parks in general, not exactly enthusiasts that might come. It got stuck again. What the heck? Okay. Also, I don't know, you might hear a lot of echoing. OBS is just not really behaving from an audio side of things. So let me know if anything's messed up with the audio. If you can even hear this audio. It might be echoey, like I said. We're going to see what happens. There we go. Do I need to refresh again to actually see this? Alright, we just froze Holiday World. I think we just got cheated out of the event. Alright. Cool. I'll give it a minute or two and refresh. I don't really care if we miss the actual intro, because that won't be all too interesting. If you see me looking down a lot, it's because my computer screen is down under the camera, and then also my phone screen for me to get to the live chat, if that actually goes into use at any point. So I'll probably be looking down for the majority of this, because that's just where my computer screen is. So that's where I can see the announcement actually happening, if we can actually get in here and see it. Doesn't look like we can. It's not legal. Alright. Let's just see. Yeah, I don't see the actual announcement anywhere. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, nobody else is on the stream right now. I'm still talking because some people will come back and watch live streams later that they missed while they're in video format. So that's why I'm still talking, but there's no one here I can ask. Can anybody actually get into the event? I saw somebody else live streaming this earlier. I'm gonna try to find it. See if he got into it. There's mine. I literally just watched another live stream earlier of someone. Yeah, here he is. I haven't really watched this channel more than like 1 or 2 videos. It's one of those channels I just kind of randomly subscribe to for no reason at all. But you're getting a quick... I'm actually a bigger channel than him. So congrats, dude.
Wildebeest.
You're getting a shout out.
Let's see. I'm watching the video.
So we found somebody else could get into it.
Oh, so now they're officially the water coaster capital of the world, I guess.
Okay.
They're officially...
You're getting muted because I don't want any more spoilers. Sorry guys, it's turning into the worst live stream ever, but we can't get in to it. I'm literally just clicking all over here. It's not working at all. So that's an ouch. Stop showing me the weather. I don't want to see the weather. Can't see it. That was me. Give the link. Oh, they put it on YouTube? They're being trolly with us. Oh. So that was literally just the countdown. And this is the actual video. Okay, guys. We're saved. Holiday World's just weird. There wasn't actually an announcement event. It was just the time that they dropped the video on their YouTube channel. So now we're going to get to actually watch here. I'm going to put my phone down. Again, there may be some echoey audio. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. So Cheetah Chase, world's first launched water coaster. And that's what we get right now. Let's watch it. Is that supposed to represent Wildebeest and Mammoth? I don't know. I'm very confused right now. Yeah, sorry, this is probably really echoey for you guys right now. Okay. So it has two sides at once. Oh, there's like a basin type thing, but you don't actually go in it. It's like there's several launches. It's a similar style to Primary thing here. There's no actual, what am I saying, lift hill of any sorts. This is just getting weirder the farther we go. So coming to the water coaster capital of the world. Okay, so that's apparently what they are now, I guess. Summer 2020. So it probably won't be ready for the park's actual opening day. Oh, is that basin supposed to be the eye of a cheetah? Cheetah Chase, world's first launch water coaster. Okay. It's something. It is kind of exactly what we expected the entire time. That's neat. Special thank you to Coaster Focus for actually having the link, because I would have been sitting here all day having no idea what going on. I just kind of want to watch this over again and see if I catch anything I didn't exactly catch the first time around. Cheetah. Alright, so I assume the launch is an LSM type thing, or LIM, like Wildebeest, but it looks like they have water jets there. I don't think the water jets could possibly be powerful enough to actually launch you. So yeah, that would have to be LSMs for that to actually work. But yeah, you start on like a flat launch, and then you launch up, kind of like a type deal, but on a water slide. So then it looks like there's two different sides, so that's nice. That'll add some extra. Huh. So I can't actually figure out, we'll figure out later if this is just one go around. It looks like it's dual track though, which will really help with capacity because Wildebeest and Mammoth both had not great capacities for the amount of people going into Splash and Safari. It's a pretty popular water park, so those lines were always crazy long, although Nathan and I went at the right before the Splash and Safari closed, so we didn't have to wait in line for those two. But so we literally just watched this 10 seconds ago. So then it looks like you cut to the different directions once you launch side by side and cut different directions. There's kind of the basin here that's like the cheetah eyes that they showed there. You don't actually go in there at all. You just swoop around the edge. That's kind of neat, I guess. And then, let's see. Slide are probably a slightly different experience. So you can see one kind of goes up into another launch. Or actually, I think they both do. Hold up. Yeah. So they're kind of they're identical on the sides. You go up into another launch type thing, Wildebeest style. There's probably some nice airtime there. And then they kind of twist around, and that's where they actually cross, and there's like a dueling element. That's kind of cool. I think Nathan actually mentioned he thought a dueling water slide would be cool, so okay, buddy. Apparently you're getting that. So they swoop around the sides, and then they'll go past each other in the middle, and the slides kind of connect there, so they're going right next to each other. So you'll fly, as long as the dispatches are right and the speeds are about the same, you'll cross in the middle there. That's your dueling water slide action, and kind of launch out a little bit the other way. Yeah, definitely LSM, so you can see the wiring for that. Interesting. So then after that kind of dueling element, it looks like you cross into another basin of sorts. And then you swing around that. And do you go again? So here's an overview here. We can try to get an idea. It's starting to fade out. But it looked... Yeah, no, it is a dual station. So you'll launch up, split to either side, up another launch, twist around. You'll cross. And I'm having trouble seeing exactly what happens after you cross. I think there's only one basin on each side, though, is what I see. Round. And that's when the boats cross. And then it might actually go back into the station from there. I'm not exactly sure how that works, though. Probably not a very exciting part of the ride, because they don't seem to want to be showing it to us. This is interesting. Full screen. So what happens? So there's the cross. We saw that from both sides. Then it looks like after the cross, there's just... See, now I'm nice and lost. No, there is another circular section on at least one side. So this is where you launched up, and then you have the swing around, is what I'm going to call that. Up into the next launch, around into the crossovers, and then it looks like it swoops around to this other basin here. And then and here's another color. So after the crossover, there's a basin on the other side. Oh yeah, and then you go down into another kind of dueling element, this splash down here where it looks like you're going to be right next to each other, and they just kind of splash back up and around into the station. Yeah, here's the splashdown. It looks like the dueling kind of element I was talking about could end up being really cool as long as the speeds are the same, but consistency is something that I think will be a problem because of the different riders having different weights and stuff like that. Really anything can drastically affect the speed of your ride. And that's even more true on a water slide than a roller coaster, so I really foresee a lot of issues with the trains not going at the same speed, even if they dispatch at the same time. And so those dueling elements won't exactly work the way that they are supposed to, which is unfortunate. But we will see how it actually works when this thing comes out. It does look a little bit on the short side, I'm not going to lie. The 2 launches are cool, but I think they should have given you 4 launches, like made this a Mobius loop where you just went back around into the second side. I understand they dual tracked it for capacity, and so that would make no sense to Mobius loop it, but I think that's what they should have done just because it looks like a short ride. But it still looks really fun, and I will probably want to go out. I definitely want to go out to Holiday World Splash and Safari next year when this opens to check it out, but not really sure if I'll be able to, as I'm always not sure if I'm able to, but hopefully I will. And overall, it looks pretty fun. Like I said, short, and I'm not really sure how the thrill factor is going to be because it doesn't appear to be many airtime moments, or the launches don't appear to be very intense, but the turns look like they're pretty fast, I guess. That's something. Yeah, that's that. It's not another coaster, but I was not expecting another coaster. Like I said, I knew those leaks for the Intamin family launch coaster were probably fake the entire time. The enthusiast community is full of those fake leaks these days. And again, it just looks fun, so nobody actually came out to watch this live stream. Okay, but if any of you want to comment when this is a video, your thoughts, what you think about this ride, I'm happy to read all those and respond as usual. And this looks neat. One more thing about the location, it is not on the other side. It is right there in Splash and Safari, right by where you go under Voyage's lift hill to get to the into the dry park. Actually, I walked down there when we went from Splash and Safari back over to Ride of Thunderbird again, and we thought it was funny that around this area there was absolutely nothing there. It was just empty, but now there is something there. That's funny because I was literally thinking as I walked through there, hey, there should be something here. Now there is. But yeah, it is not on the other side of Splash and Safari, which still doesn't make sense because, like I said, there's a slide complex over there that no one ever goes to because you have to like cross under Voyage to get there, and it's just a little kiddie slide complex. It doesn't really make any sense, but it would have made more sense to put this over there, I think. But I think it's fine right here. It's right there in the central location, Splash and Safari. Although it's funny that it's not directly next to the other 2 water coasters. But like I said, it is a pretty short ride, so Mammoth is still the longest water coaster in the world. Wildebeest is still the 2nd longest water coaster in the world, and this is the only launched water coaster in the world. So those are definitely nice things, I guess. So anyways, I think I'll go ahead and cut off the stream there. I'll probably have a more detailed thoughts video later once I've had time to process all this information and really analyze and think about what this ride's going to be. I'll have my more advanced thoughts later, but these are just my first thoughts as I'm just looking at this right now, first time, and you guys probably are seeing it for the first time as well. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.